Welcome back to Ghetto Garage. This week we're going to be doing the body work, the prep work, the tear down on these fenders. I say that, I may just do the one fender. I don't know, we'll have to see how much I can get done this week. No yapping, no freaking talking about it. Let's get these things tore apart, see what we got to do, flip them over, knock the holes through. I know there's a lot of holes I'm going to have to weld up, so that means a lot more body work. Yay! This is the new project. You see it? You see it? Huh? Looks good for my house. Wait, listen up, dude. Ghetto Garage about to come on. I am a shade tree mechanic. Do not do what I do, and if you do what I do not go to the comments telling me I'm an idiot. I already know. Enjoy the video. Can't really do anything from this side, so we gotta flip it over. We got some Phillips screws here. What's that crawling around back in there? Oh, it's a little bracket. Some more Phillips screws down along here. Looks like there's nothing really holding these things on. I'm not sure what's holding that on. Looks like there's some Bondo in that there. You usually see where the holes used to be because there's usually a big blob of filler. Somebody's caked in the hole. There's another one there. God, we got a lot of holes. I think there was one more. I don't know. I seen one more somewhere. Get these emblems out. I'm not really sure what I need to do here. I guess just that. These things are plastic. That's crazy. And the Premier, I'm probably not going to put the Premier back on there. But those holes will most likely get welded up. Almost forgot about this little thing. Leave the light in it. We could tape that up when we go to prime and all that stuff. I want to leave all that black in there anyways. Flip it back over. See, it looks like there's a hole right there. Oh, because there is. If you guys look, you can always find a hole where people fill up because it usually cracks out over time. Just get something to poke it through like this here. And it comes right through. I think there's one more. Don't think you guys seen that. Just knock this one out, and there's one more right here. Not sure what badges went here. Chrome, maybe? That's it. Those are random holes. What would have went here? That's odd. It's a funky looking way. A bunch of holes are in it. Sucks too. More stuff I gotta weld up. It kind of looks like there's a big knot in the fender right here. wave. Body work is so much fun, said nobody ever. Try to knock that dent out real quick. Whatever's on here is just flaking right off. Break out some 40 grit, see what we can find in these high and low spots. And that stuff stinks. Been messing with this dent for quite some time. I really need to bring my DA home and feather this whole spot out from like here to here. Actually, I think we need to weld up the holes first, because we may end up having to smear this whole entire top piece after it gets warped and all that good stuff. And I brought this fender in just checking on body lines. Boy, oh boy, this fender, you can't tell, but it is freaking messed up down here on this end. The body filter's cracking out. You can see the messed up contour we got going on there. It's got a big wrinkle in it there. There's no body line there. So this entire thing is Bondo. Great. I'm pretty sure I just told myself that I was lucky that this car didn't have that much body filler in it. It's probably because it's all in the fenders. Not fun. Let's go ahead and grind these spots down the middle. We have a lot to weld up tonight. Like to get them done. Oh, I got 2 more down there. I'm not gonna put the Premier back on. I like this, the old classic volare emblem. Got everything welded up, grinded down. I think I'm done out here tonight. I'm gonna bring my DA home tomorrow so I can feather out all these spots to see how bad my warpage is. And I wanna feather out majority of this on top because we may be smearing a majority of it. If we got a smear here and a smear here, I'm probably gonna smear this whole pass, you know, and then I'm gonna smear all this, one pass, and smear this right here. Hopefully we get it in one go, because that fender over there is going to take some time. Oh boy. We'll get the DA tomorrow. Probably sand the crap out of this thing with some 80 grit. We're probably going to have to prime this whole fender anyways, so it's no big deal. We'll get back at it tomorrow, you guys. Yeah, these Premier emblems did not go on here, I don't believe. So if you look at this fender on the passenger side of the car, the Premier is on the right side facing the front of the car, closer to the front of the car. Come to this one. The Premier is on the back side of the fender. So it should be right here. Somebody put it on there is what I'm trying to say. Better lube this puppy up. We're about to have us a sanding party. Need to change the filter in the air compressor. Once the filter starts getting dirty, it fills up with a lot of water. Then water goes through the line. Water and air tools don't mix. You'll tear these things up quick if you don't keep them oiled. You better oil them up. Now it's time to get to our sanding party. 11 minutes later, got everything feathered out. About to head up to the Bondo mixing area, mix up some filler. We're gonna smear probably, wipe some of this crap off. Probably just gonna smear this little guy here, and then smear this entire area here. Smear there. Do a pass down here, a pass here, a pass there, and a pass over there. We have a little bit of filler we need to mix up here. And this fender, it is not perfect. It's gonna be one of the things where we block it, find any high spots, tap them down. Any low spots, we fill them back up. Overall, it's not like a caved in, massive cave in panel. It's probably gonna be 1/4 inch thick or close to it, I would say. That's all right, man. These old cars, you'd think they're not full of filler. Look at this fender. You see the buckle? That's body filler. That funky looking edge, body filler. That circle, that's body filler. Where it's cracking everywhere, the cracks, that's all body filler. It's gonna be interesting to see how thick this stuff really is. Actually, let's poke that out and we can probably get an idea how thick that is. I don't think it's probably that thick right here, mostly because you can see the hole. I think there's one more there actually. She's a little thick. I'll show you what we could also do real quick, you guys. Hit it with the old flap attack. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Down there really ain't that thick, but when you get up here, holy crap. See that? That is some thick body filler up on the top. We're gonna have to strip this fender down pretty good on this. See how bad the bodywork is. Honestly, the fender looks straight, but what is underneath this? Why is it so thick right here and it doesn't look so thick down here? No, we're in for a treat when we get to this one. You guys have seen me mix up body filler I don't know how many times. Same old, same old. It's cold out here tonight, so this stuff may not dry all that quick. Going the wrong way here. Trying to do it one-handed. This stuff's thick. It's cold. That's probably too much. Oh yeah, she's thick. Thick. got it all mudded. We'll let it sit at night. Come out here tomorrow, block it, see what it looks like. Hopefully it's fairly damn close, so we can just feather everything out, sand the whole thing, prime it, and get onto that fender, because that fender over there looks like a nightmare. I've been rubbing on the backside of the freaking fender. It is lumpy. This thing has been in an accident at some point because it is beat to hell. Well, kind of got curious out here on the wagon on the quarter panel. Wish that I didn't. Oh man. If you come down here, the panels look pretty good. No, they did a pretty good job of hiding everything, and I do mean they did a good job of hiding everything, because this was like nothing earlier, and I started beating it, and it's full of tar, it looks like, Bondo, tin, and dirt. Just lots and lots of dirt. That's what was all in here. So now we get the joy of making a panel, and what I'll do is, I wish I didn't destroy it first, because now I don't have, oh boy, I guess we'll have to mark up the other side, because if you think about it, it'll be the same shape, kind of, if you do it with paper. It'll fold this way, and then when you go to the other side, it'll fold the other way. So we can trace the other side out, get it pretty close, then come over here and compare. And then we can cut all this out, make a patch. We can put this piece back in, do a patch on the bottom, roll it, all that good stuff. It does not have to be perfect. It's not going to be the same as factory was. It's not going to be enclosed on the backside. We're going to do the best that we can, put some chassis saver on whatever's rusty, and hide it. And then we'll have to do it, coat it, and make sure it's coated on the backside, and it'll last as long as it lasts. This really sucks. I knew it was rotted out, but I didn't know how in-depth it was. I seen there was a big knot on one side, and there was a little bit of rust coming back through, which is usually what happens. You hide this stuff for as long as you can, eventually it's going to come back through. Is what it is. We still have the fenders to repair, doors to repair, and then we'll get on this hat on the quarters. Or maybe we'll do the trunk. Oh, we got to do the hood and the hatch, and then we can focus on the quarters and the roof. This is just non-stop, dude. This rust is never going to end, and I don't have time to do all this crap. That's what sucks about it. Stop my complaining, get back to work. We are back out here. I have taken 2 days off, actually about 3 days. I think it's been 3 days. Halloween just happened. It's Sunday now, time change, all that bull crap. Friday was Halloween, obviously. Saturday morning, we went and got a fender for the car. We're gonna go over that here in a second. But Saturday afternoon, I started tearing all of my Halloween stuff down out in the yard. And I have about 15 props, maybe a little bit more. I tear it all down, get it all in the garage, and you can imagine what it was looking like in here last night. I wish I would have filmed some of it. There was stuff everywhere. Everywhere in this garage, there was stuff everywhere. Got it all in the garage last night. We went up. I was in the rafters. My wife was just handing me boxes, handing me stuff, and I was packing it. Today, I had 4 more 12-foot giants. They came down. They're up there now. So everything is done. Cut my grass, raked, all of the necessities to get ready for winter out here. Get all the bull crap cleaned up and make your yard look nice. That's all I've done today. It's 2 o'clock. I started at, I think, 9 o'clock. I'm beat, but I want to sand that fender. Plan on going to the gym tonight. Need to get back in shape. Get rid of these little man titties. You know what I'm talking about. Got to lose some weight. So let's sand this fender. Actually, let's go over the other fender real quick and why we had to get one. Kids are over here spraying stuff. They're in the cleaning mood too. But this fender, I actually found in the marketplace. It is a NOS fender, factory Mopar fender from the 70s. It was in a New York dealership. Ended up in Kentucky. The guys went and picked up a trailer full of parts for Dodges. It's even still got the original packing from like the boxes on it right there. Anyways, that's the one thing I can see. There's no extra holes in it, so there's no welding. The one thing I'm gonna have to do, there's a little dent here. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The other one, I took it to work and stripped it. You guys, this body line here is gone. This body line is smushed in and it bulges out here. It has peg marks all over it. It is caved in. It's caved in there. It's punched in here. I'm gonna bring it home. I'm gonna put some paint on it because right now it's bare metal, and you're gonna be able to see how lumpy it is. And right now, yeah, you could probably fix it, but it's time versus money. How much money you want to put into something? How much time do you want to put into something? To me, I'd rather spend, I'm gonna tell you right now, that fender was 300 bucks. It's a little pricey, but if you do the math, if it would take me 12 hours, say I can fix the other fender in 12 hours, I don't even think that would, what is that math? Say I was paid $25 an hour for 12 hours to fix that fender for 12 hours. Not that one, the old beat up one. That would be 300 bucks. I don't think I could have fixed that fender in 12 hours or spend 12 hours on that fender. That's a lot of time. That fender was an hour and a half away. So I went and got it. 3-hour trip, have a perfect fender, needs one dent fixed. I think I am well way ahead. Saved me about what? 7 hours? What is that? 8, 9, 10, something like that. I can't math. It saved me some time is what I'm saying. So money is easier to come by than this time, if you get what I'm saying. Let's get on this fender. Let's stop yapping. Let's get to work. You seen I blocked the crap out of it. I hammer and dollied a bunch of low spots. Down here was low. Had to beat the crap out of it, straighten it up a little bit. Had a high spot over there, high spot there, and a high spot there. Overall, she feels pretty great. I think we'll sand it one more time and it'll be ready for some filler primer. And just because we filler prime it doesn't mean that it's ready. I can prime it if I don't like it. If I find something when I block it, we can always fix it with some glazing putty if it's minor. Or we can get back into it. You can always reprime it, you know. Just because you prime something, don't mean you're done with it. Don't ever think that. Let that dry for a while. We'll come out here and sand it later. I ended up mudding this thing 2 more times. Back there is pretty good. Up along the top's pretty good. Up in here is a little bit of lumps. You can feel this up in here. It's like a low spot, high. So I think we're going to prime it real quick. Let it sit, block it, see what it looks like. If we have to get back into it, we will. But I'm thinking that it is good enough for primer. Some high build primer anyway. So we just got to tape up this light and this black spots. So we'd like to keep it black in there. I don't want to get it all sloppy. So we tape that up. And then we got to tape up this little guy here. So we're going to be priming up in the jams too. The garage is an absolute pigsty, man. Got the little pocket all taped up, nothing too extreme. That's all I'm gonna tape up on this. Let's go to the staging table, mix up some primer. I actually just seen this in the light. There's a bunch of circles. See all that stuff? That's all clear coat delamination, so we need to actually get that off of there at the top because that ended up peeling later on. It's no good. It'll definitely come back through. I got a interface pad, a squishy pad. Let's DA the crap out of the top of this, and then we'll prime it. It is time to mix up some freaking primer, baby. Not in that cup. I'm running low on lids and liners. It's cold out here, so we gotta be easy. Let the stuff flash for a little bit so we don't run. Mix up to the 4 to 1 to 1. I like looking down in the cup. So we're gonna take it up probably to the 3 to the 3 to 3. Hell, we'll go up to the 4. Why not? All right, hardener. And the reducer. It is very cold out here tonight. Probably, let me see. You guys can see it, my thermometer. It's about 50 degrees in here. It ain't too bad, but it ain't too good. I like taking my liners out so you can get the primer through. What gun was I spraying with last week? This gun? Yeah. Don't remember. We're locked and loaded. Just got done priming it, put about 4 coats on it. We're gonna let all those chemicals die off and dry and settle in the garage. Be back out here tomorrow. block sand it and see what she looks like. This thing has dried overnight. Put some guide coat on it and we're gonna block it. I'm kind of curious on how it's gonna turn out right here because I can feel something here still. We may need to glaze it just one good time. Cool thing about glazing putty is you don't have to take it down to bare metal. You get it scratched with some 220, you could go right over the surface with it. That's the cool thing about glazing putty. Been a couple days since Halloween. I'm a little under the weather. We was outside all weekend putting up the Halloween stuff and all that fun things. So I'm kind of sick. So I really don't want to be out here, but I need to get this fender blocked. Let's guide code it and see what it looks like. Just a little guide cody. You got my block down there, get some 320 because we are going to be blocking it with some 320. Well, heck, we might even just block it with some 220. Why not? It's crazy. It's crazy. The spot I was worried about was right in here, and it seemed to block out okay. Now I have you guys seen I had a hammer and dolly spot here, so I can still feel it. So I'm gonna go out in my truck. I got some glazing putty. We're just gonna glaze this spot and then put some glazing putty up in these big old craters that I have. There's only a couple in this area here. We'll probably block it again. Hopefully it'll feel good. If not, we'll go over it again. But end result, we're going to prime it one last time, and it should be ready to go for the final block and to go on the car. We'll actually have to jam it first, then put it on the car. Rip us off a brand new sheet. This thing probably has a, yeah, nope. Yeah, it does. Has a little cap inside of it. Maybe I could open it up and poke it through. Yeah, magic. This stuff is not body filler. It is made to do exactly what I said it is. Small imperfections and pinholes. We'll go for that much there. It's probably too much, but we'll see. That's too much hardener. That's okay. We'll let this dry overnight, and hopefully we can prime this tomorrow. Alright, you guys, I can't tell any lies before I show you this. We end up taking this thing to work. I sanded that spot down right there, oh, back of there. We reprimed it at work, I blocked it at work. She's ready to be jammed. I wanted to get it ready so we can get it on the car tonight. Let's get it jammed, go get our spray paint. It should be right here somewhere, we'll find it. Let's get her done. Before we do that, though, check out this brand new flashlight I got. It's the Wedge of Streamlights. This thing is absolutely crazy how bright it is. Let me show you. Just turn this light off in here. That light will stay on. Well, let's just go outside and play. Be a little easier. You can't see nothing out here, right? See my kid's tree house right there. You can't see any of these doors, can you? Hold on. Look at this thing, dude. It is bright. You know anybody wanting a Jeep bumper guard? Let me know. It's for sale. There's the old fender. See how hammered it is. All the dents in it. Yeah, she's whammied. Whammied hard. This has a high setting. Right now it's on the low, but that's the high. It's freaking bright, you guys. Golly. Pretty awesome. Now, if I recall, there should be some spray paint under this of that color that I'm wanting to use. Is this it? Oh, man, I don't know what it's... Why does it not say on here? I think that's one of them. That's black. That's gonna be it. Let's check the cabinet. Okay, there's a couple of them. I like how I'm spray painting my car jams with engine enamel. That's all right. There's two different colors here. What the heck? See, what's this one? That's silver. I had another, yeah, right here. I'll probably rattle can it with this first, and then go over it with one of these. So let me see what this one is. Oh, wrong direction. That's it. Okay, we'll use these two. I'm wanting to get these things set up on the fence. Probably gonna do it this weekend. Just had our time change, so as soon as I get off work, it's dark outside. That freaking sucks. Realistically, I should have jammed this before I blocked it, because now I'm gonna have a bunch of overspray on it. That's fine. When the car's ready to actually paint, we'll have to just scuff it all. Paper on the headlight frame. There. We shouldn't be really spraying over here. This will get sprayed when the car gets painted. Mainly just this edge of the inside and then the back of the fender. This stuff looks green. Perfect time to use our flashlight. I noticed something under here. A sticker. Like, you guys can't see. You see the line? I think there's a vinyl decal on this thing. It goes all the way down. Probably gonna have to let this dry for a minute, pull that off, and see what goes on. We may have to pull that off and sand it. It's no big deal, really. I just don't want it flaking off and look like crap. See if this is dried enough to hopefully get this off of here. It's gonna suck, man. I wish I would have seen this. Maybe I should paint over it, you guys. It's been on here this long and it ain't coming off. So we're saying like we didn't see it. The hell? Really? You gotta be kidding me. Guess that's cue to stop with painting. It just continuously spraying down there. This fender just slid off to the floor as soon as I stopped recording. Are you serious? Somehow it's not damaged. I don't get it. But like I'm saying, let that flash off. Need to make a decision if I'm happy with the body lines on the door to door. If we're gonna leave it, or if we're gonna move it. Well, I mean, door to door is right here, here and here, and then there to there. It's pretty darn close. If we went any farther back, you're gonna bring the door back, so that's gonna push this door up, and this way. And right here looks pretty good. Down there looks pretty good. You follow the gap. It gets wide on the bottom, which that may be this back door. Yeah, the back door's almost touching down here. So the back door actually needs to be like tilted back. So we do have a minor adjustments. I may mess with it here in a second. Try to get them a little bit closer. I messed with the doors for just a little bit. I think they're good enough for right now. You need to roll the car back when you put it in gear. And roll it backwards just a little bit. Just so I get a fender on. That's probably enough for her. Easy, girl. This is gonna be interesting. Put it all out scratching nothing. I doubt it. There we go. Oh. That's tight as hell. I don't really want to put the door any further back because it really won't go much further back. See that we're pushing close there, and I want this to somewhat be close. I guess we could shove this door further back this way, put this door further back this way. Then I'm gonna have to get my wife out here and help me. Decisions. This, realistically, this fender needs to go back. You see it's touching there. Those are, well, pretty much close. Those are nowhere near close. All right, hear me out. I think I'm gonna get my belt sander up and just give her a couple of bzz, bzz, until the fender can go forward. I could have swore we had all this on before and lined it all up and it looked fine. Here we are. All right, I messed with it just for a little bit longer. Got him just closer, just a bit closer. You guys, I'm really fighting this. Have my wife come out here. I may just go ahead and move along with it and then try to do door gaps again later on. Maybe have somebody come over here that has a little experience with these older cars help me. So right now, I'm just struggling. Get this plastic off. You guys can see it go, so look. If you look back here, the gap looks pretty good on the door. Then it gets tight up there. And it's real thick on both sides through here. Those door gaps are real thick. Then it's looking okay. Then it gets real thick or close up here. Then it's wide again down here, so that don't really make much sense. It's like the whole door needs to like go up into this corner and back a little bit. And that would give you that space there closer. And then that would give this fender more ability to go back. But I just can't figure it out on my own. That's the bad thing about jamming these cars or working on these cars, then hanging the doors afterwards. Working on these old cars, especially they have a lot of adjustment, because you can see that I've already damaged my paint. I had to move these hinges, you know, busted. These should have been painted black in the first place, never even been on the car. Hit down there, just also hit inside this door right there. That's all stuff that needs to be, it's going to get touched up when the car's done. Door shut's good, but I'm not liking how far away it is. I don't like the door gaps. The door needs to go down. That's probably what the door actually does need to do. It probably just needs to go down, and then that would actually bring that up. Close that, but then you'd have the, I don't know. I keep thinking it ain't working. I wish the whole car would just have gaps about like this. That's a good looking gap there. Then you come down here. Thick. I'm not liking that. That's supposed to be up in there. And I was watching old videos. I had this lined up. It was lined up to this. And this was all lining up good. I just can't get it to go back there. And that was with this panel on. I went back and watched the last video on it. I don't know. But I'm out of time this week, you guys. I was sick for a couple of days. The other fender, we went and got the other fender. Next week, we're probably going to start on the other doors. So we can get those doors on the car. And then get the other fender on later on. And then get the hood on. So we can finalize all of the adjustment. The fender is technically on, but it's not. Need bolts for it. We're not going to bolt it on completely because I would love to get them doors lined up perfect. May have somebody come over here and help me that has some experience with these old cars. We'll just have to see, you guys. Thanks for watching. It's been a hectic week. You want to see the car again before I end it out? It's starting to look like an old car again. All these panels, they look freaking straight, and then you got the rot down at the lower quarters. We'll get to it. I can't wait till this car's fully painted. It's going to take some time, you guys. A lot of time. We still got the wiper assembly to put in it. Interior's pretty much together. We got doors to build back up. Paint work. There's holes in the roof. This thing used to have a roof rack in it. I'm not sure where the holes are on this side. But there's holes on the other side that I found. Oh, it is a lot of work to restore these old rot boxes. It ain't just an in and out paint job. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for watching me struggle. Thanks for all the subscribers, the people that view, the people that comment. I know all you guys by name now, so I appreciate it. Thanks for watching again for the 14th time, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Really? Oh man, she's a heavy girl. There we go. Crush me. Go ahead. God, let me out. I swear if that puts a dent in this thing, I'm gonna be furious.